to Blonde After Dark. And ooh, you're in for a treat. The man, the myth, the legend. I would call him the most dominant athletic force on earth, some say. The LeBron James of competitive eating, or old school, the Michael Jordan of competitive eating. You've also been called Joey Chestnut. Welcome to the show.
Oh, good to see you again.
Oh, thank you for being here. This is kind of like the rebirth of Blonde After Dark. So this is perfect that you're with us.
Awesome.
Do you like blondes?
I love blondes.
Okay, perfect. I do want to mention we have some new swag, Big Blonde Energy. We have like some fun little koozies that if you want to wear, and some merch. So we'll be promoting that as well. Let's get to you. How have you been? How's life?
I'm doing all right. I got engaged this year.
Congratulations.
She's in for a handful.
How does Joey Chestnut propose?
Oh my God. What was I doing?
In food. Did it have to do with food?
No, there was no food involved. Actually, we were on our way to a steakhouse, and we stopped at Fountain Square, or it was a Monument Circle. Yeah, Monument Circle, and her mom was there, so I proposed there before dinner.
Now, were you nervous? Because this is interesting. Dudes usually are so nervous, even though they're like 99.9% sure she's going to say yes, but they still freak out.
I was definitely nervous. Well, I was nervous, and it's like a big thing. Like it wasn't my first time getting engaged.
Okay.
I got engaged once a long time ago, and this time felt way more right. So
when you were engaged the first time, did they say yes?
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
But it just didn't work out.
Okay,
but,
that's all right.
It happens. Yeah. And you just got to keep living.
Lessons. What I said, lessons and blessings. That's what everything is.
And this time I wasn't really nervous, but I was like emotional. It was like sweating, and I started crying, and it worked out though.
Then what's the meal when the newly engaged couple gets to the steakhouse and you are Joey Chestnut?
Oh, it's ribeye.
Oh my God, I have so many questions. Does she like to eat like you do?
She's a good eater.
Okay.
I mean, she can't eat like me. That's ridiculous.
Okay.
But
That's crazy.
She doesn't like to leave leftovers, and she doesn't mind me, like if I finish first, I'll steal a little bit of her food. So
okay.
Some girlfriends, they would get all like touchy about that.
Does she ever and I mean this in the most polite way, is she ever repulsed by what you're doing? Like when you have food all over your face or you're like doing anything, is she ever grossed out, or she's like in it to win it?
Oh, there's been times where she's like, "Oh, I had to turn away." She's honest with me. Like we did this St. Elmo shrimp cocktail.
Yes. Okay, we got to get to your records, Joey. I have made several notes because obviously you're the man, you're my friend. We go way back. We've done lots of things together. 78 hot dogs. Is that still the record?
Oh yeah.
Okay, 78 hot dogs, 32 Big Macs in 38 minutes.
That's right.
82 tacos in 8 minutes.
Well, there's a couple different taco ones. Once I did like 121 tacos, and there was another one I did 81. And so it's tacos. There's multiple records. Yeah,
multiple records for the champ Joey Chestnut. 5.9 pounds of funnel cake in 10 minutes.
Yeah, that was rough. My throat was like raw. Because funnel cake, it's kind of fried, and it just doesn't want to go down quick.
Okay, so funnel cake, like some of these must be more challenging. 44 chicken fingers in 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, that's the Raising Cane's.
Yes,
those were delicious. You know what?
Do you enjoy the food when you're just pounding it? I mean, do you actually get to savor the taste, or are you just like?
It's kind of like a race car driver. Like the race car driver can tell if it's a crappy road.
Yeah,
and it's a lot harder to drive on it. And it's a lot easier to eat good food. If it's crappy food, it's gonna be miserable.
So a funnel cake. Okay, this is like a rocky road for you. What? Maybe more so than eating tacos. Oh, like going down wise?
Yeah, going down wise, it's a little bit harder. And then sugar wise, it digests differently. Every food is a little bit different. And your body, or at least my body, I do best when I build a tolerance. My body knows what to expect.
What to expect. Yeah. What do you like eating the most as far as competitively?
Things that I'm comfortable with. My body, like
hot dogs?
Hot dogs are easy.
Yeah. But it's like, hot dogs are easy.
Easy. Chicken wings, ribs. Tacos are usually good.
Okay. Hard shell or soft shell?
I love the soft shell.
Soft shell.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I like that a lot. What do you eat for just fun?
Oh my God, I love everything.
Yeah. Have you been this way since you were a child?
I've always been a big eater.
Okay.
It was obvious growing up that I was the biggest eater in the family.
Yeah.
And not only
brainer, right?
My brothers would get mad at me for eating too much. Like if I didn't leave leftovers, if they were out late and weren't home for dinner.
How many brothers you have?
I have 3 brothers, 2 sisters.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Do they eat like you? Like, or they come close?
Chestnuts can eat. we
put that on a shirt.
We can put it down.
Chestnuts can eat. Okay, you mentioned earlier, let's talk about this St. Elmo shrimp eating contest with like what happened, what's going on when we're eating this. I know you've told me in the past that it's just like a burning ring of fire around your face. So take me through it.
Yeah, their cocktail sauce is it's straight horseradish.
Yes.
It is spicy stuff.
Cleans out the deal.
And,
Sinuses.
it's gnarly. It's gnarly from start to end, and it looks like a crime scene. It's red, and that's the one where Bree had to look away. He was like, "Oh, it looked rough."
I mean, how do you do milk or? I mean, because they told me you're not supposed to do water, right?
I'm just drinking warm water.
Okay.
It. Yeah, that's the best way for me to get the food down and keep moving on. This year was a rough year.
This was okay. What happened, Joey? Because
dude,
we don't want to bring up a loss because he's a champ.
I don't like losing, so I'm gonna come back hungry next year. So
Yes!
I ended up getting fourth place. And
it's like shocking the world. It was like worldwide news. Joey Chestnut.
I don't know, got on TMZ. What kind of garbage is that? They report my losses. No, it's I had a rough year. I broke my leg really bad, and I'm a little heavy right now. So
Can I ask what you weigh in at?
Oh, dude, I'm like 250.
250. See, you don't carry it well. What's your like ideal? Well, I mean, for a competitive eater, like what you're putting down though, I feel like you're svelte. Like people are surprised when they see you in person. They're like, he's a big dude, but he's not like a big dude.
Yeah, I'm doing my best when I'm about 225.
225. Okay.
If I get down under 220, that means I'm going to be fast and vicious. But I'm a little bit heavy right now. But and that's all right.
Hey, you're in love.
I'm in love. I got some what is that? The freshman 15, the fiance 15.
She likes it. I mean, you look great. You always look great. What shocked me sometimes when you've told me in the past is that you have a really healthy lifestyle, like in the off season. Typically,
I try to. It's a battle because I love to eat, but I know that if I go into these contests heavy or without exercising, if I can't control my body, I lose.
Yeah.
So I just got back to doing yoga.
Yes, I love favorite pose.
Downward dog.
I knew he was going to say that.
Downward hot dog.
Yeah, but I love that. What else do you do? Do you do like a nice sauna? I can see like Joey really taking care of yourself.
I do cryotherapy.
Okay, which I love cryo.
It actually sucks.
Yeah, it does. But do you go 3 minutes?
Yeah, I do 3 minutes.
The entire 3 minutes.
The advanced 3 minutes, and they say you're burning like 600 calories. I don't believe it. I don't buy it.
They can't advertise that. They tell me, but you do. So it's interesting.
I don't know, but it kind of makes you feel refreshed. What else do I do? I try to eat.
Can you take us through your daily diet? Okay, so like you're not today. You did not competitive eat. Like what do you eat in a day?
Today was just coffee so far.
Are you like fasting? What's going on?
I'm just. I don't know. Usually I only do one big meal a day.
Okay.
So tonight I'll get home. I'll have some sort of either soup or salad tonight. I think
no ribeye.
No ribeye tonight. It's a weekday.
It's a weekday. I love that you're engaged. I want to meet your lady. What do you love most about her?
Oh my God.
Look at like the look of a man in love. This is good stuff. Joey Chestnut.
She can cook. She really loves cooking.
I mean, I feel like you need a woman that can cook.
The food, it's almost too good because I don't want to go out.
I mean, sometimes. I feel bad, Joey. I never had a chance with you, because I don't cook.
Oh my God, you didn't have a chance.
Never. Dang it. Now, okay, how does she feel? You say sometimes she's like, "Whoa, I got to take a step back." So after a competition day, a lot of people are very curious. You're putting down the hot dogs. You're putting down, what you're putting down. You did pumpkin pie. You did. That was awesome.
Oh yeah.
How many pumpkins?
Oh, I think I only did like 14
pieces of pumpkin. Frisch's pumpkin pie
in like 2 minutes.
Yeah. That was super really impressive. Fast. Take us through your body after the day, like that night, the next morning. Are you sweating through stuff? Like what is going down? And now that you have a beautiful wife or fiance next to you, is that going to change? Like game day, protocol, afterwards, whatever.
Well, after contests, I'm just bloated. I'm bloated. I'm tired. I'm a little bit gross. I want to take a shower. Then I want to take a nap. And then I wake up and I'm thirsty. And
okay.
Depending on how much food I ate, it could take a while to really feel ready to eat again.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of nights I don't do anything. I'm just like almost hibernation mode.
Okay.
If I do get up, I'm like almost drunk on food.
Ooh. And then what does that feel like? You just feel like,
dude, it's weird. Like
I mean, we've all experienced the meat sweats. Does Joey Chestnut experience meat sweats?
Oh, there's meat sweats. It's happening, and it's weird. I'm like literally, I'm drunk. Sometimes I can't tell the difference between I'm almost dreaming while I'm awake.
Wow.
So it's
like a food comatose almost.
Yeah, and I can. It's weird. It's almost addicting.
I could see that. Do you try to do so many competitions within a certain amount of time? Will you cut yourself off? Like I'm only going to do so many in the month.
Yeah, so during the winter, I try not to do too many.
Okay.
This is like my time to recover.
Right.
And summertime is when it's busy as heck.
Yeah.
It's almost every weekend. Even if I'm working, eating super healthy during the week, I'm going to gain weight because I'm doing them almost every weekend.
How do you train? Let's talk about the big boy, like the Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Challenge, the 78 hot dogs. How do you train every day? Is it multiple times a day? The way, Joey, you dip that bun in the water. I mean, the technique you have. I know you said now hot dogs are easy for you, but how does
there's
the
so
training
much.
go? He's like the Rocky of food. It's amazing. We're all rooting for you always.
Well, yeah. So I do practice contests. It's right about once a week. I can get away with like once every 8 days, but it's recovery. Before every practice, I fast. I do a cleanse.
Okay.
And after every practice, it's high fiber diet, greens, cucumber, lemon dressing. It's really just trying to get everything back out and back to my normal weight. Once I go back to my normal weight, which takes like 4 days, then I go into cleansing mode again.
Okay. Can I get personal? Like, do you have to do an enema or like do you do like?
I don't do. No, I've done the water colonics.
Okay.
Which I mean.
Okay, let's talk about colonics because that's when you get everything out that's been stored up in there, right?
You never done it?
No.
Dude, it's So they do it, and there's like the one I do. There's like this window you can see what's coming out of you, and I'll be
Dude,
honest.
do they see Joey Chestnut walking in? They're like, oh man, this is gonna be a doozy.
So it's always women operating. Women don't recognize me. Right? They don't know what I'm doing. So they don't know what I do, and they're like, oh, there's some weird stuff coming out. It's like really black, and like people are like, oh, your body naturally gets rid of everything. I was like, no, it doesn't. There's things coming out that have been stuck in there.
You're like, I got pounds and pounds of tacos and meat and stuff in here.
The thing that you can see it, and it's like that's not. It's been stuck in there a while.
That is wild. So there's this X-ray that we'll put up and share. It was like of a stomach that like of a competitive eater. It's not yours, but do you go to the doctor on the regular or like how do you monitor and make sure everything's like where it's supposed to be or nothing stuck in there or what?
I go to what do I have? He's a is he priority physician?
Okay.
So he's a concierge doctor. So he'll run my blood work 4 times a year.
4 times. Okay. Yeah. Just to make sure everything's cool.
Make sure everything's working. And he's pretty happy with it. He's happy with everything.
I love it.
He's more worried about my leg healing.
Yes.
So,
we got to get you 100% healthy. What's something you haven't competitively ate that you want to? That you would give it a good go?
I'd love to do king crab.
Ooh, yes. That'd be amazing.
King crab in Alaska.
Okay.
Oh God,
so you haven't done that yet?
No, I haven't done that.
Okay, put that on the list.
That's on the list.
I love that. Okay, let's play a little game. We're going to play a little game of this or that. Are you ready for this?
Yes.
Okay, we'll start simple. Hot dog or hamburger?
Hot dog.
Wet buns or dry?
Dry.
Pizza or calzone?
Pizza.
Pacers or Colts?
Colts.
Qdoba or Chipotle?
Chipotle.
Beer or wine?
Beer.
Treadmill or lifting weights?
Right now, lifting weights.
Man thong at the beach or Speedo?
Speedo.
Boxers or briefs?
Briefs.
Christmas or New Year's?
Christmas.
Hot chocolate or eggnog?
Eggnog.
Christmas vacation or Christmas story?
Christmas vacation.
Blondes or brunettes?
Brunettes.
You are on Blonde After Dark. I take it that your beautiful fiance is
a lot of those things. I like both of them.
Good answer. Smart man. All right, now we'll get to our would you rather. We're going deep inside the mind of Joey Chestnut. Would you rather swim naked? And these come from your fans, by the way. These people submitted these for you. Joey Chestnut has a legion of fans. Do they call them the Chestnuts or something? Or do they have like a cool name?
I haven't given them a name yet.
Okay. I mean, you're Joey Jaws.
I just tell them to stay hungry.
Stay hungry. Okay, I like it. Okay, would you rather swim naked in St. Elmo's cocktail sauce or mayonnaise? Like, I hate mayonnaise, so this is like great.
I feel like the cocktail sauce might burn some areas. Yeah, definitely mayonnaise.
Yeah. Okay, you're swimming in mayonnaise. Eat all hot foods or only be able to eat cold foods?
Hot foods.
Hot foods, okay. Have no lips or have no teeth?
Have no teeth.
Could you do what you do? I mean, do you really chew?
Like no natural teeth, or you can put dentures in, right?
I guess you could. How much of your teeth are you actually using? I mean, because it's a lot of just swallowing, right?
I'm biting the right size.
Someone just walked by and like, huh?
Yeah. So I'm chewing just enough to swallow comfortably.
Okay.
So there are times where I'm chewing, not just biting, but I'm biting and chewing.
Okay.
But a lot of times I am biting just the right size that I can swallow.
Okay. All right. We're getting all the inside secrets. I love this. Okay. Would you rather, now this is a deep one, die by shark attack or crocodile death roll?
Shark attack.
Shark attack?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'd go shark attack too, because I feel like you would just drown before. I don't know. They're both terrible. Would you rather have extremely, extremely small hands or extremely, extremely small feet?
Small feet.
Why?
Because mine are really big and ugly, and I think they'd look better if they were smaller.
It's okay. I like that. Would you rather have 8 kids or 8 cats?
8 kids.
You really?
Yeah.
Are you a family? Like, you don't have any children, correct?
I mean,
yet.
I don't have any kids,
Okay.
but I don't have any cats either. I think kids would be. You don't want to be a crazy cat person, right?
I'm a dog person.
Yeah.
Would you guys? Do you want to have kids in the future?
I'm up for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, will you train them to be competitive eaters? Will they be the next generation of chestnuts?
I hope they, dude. I started doing the eating while I was in college. I was doing everything right, got the degree, and then I wasn't my plan to do this, but
Yeah.
I fell in love with it. And if the kids fall in love with something, I'm all for it.
You're all for it. I love that so much. Would you rather eat your way out of a gigantic donut or a gigantic Pop-Tart?
I mean, if it's a good donut, a good donut.
What's your favorite donut?
Oh my god, I love something with rainbow sprinkles.
Rainbow sprinkles?
Simple cake donut with rainbow sprinkles.
I love
vanilla
God,
frosting.
now I'm getting so hungry. What advice would you give to someone who idolizes you, looks up to you? They want to be the next Joey Chestnut. Not that they could because he's the champ, but like how to get in the business.
Oh, I think the biggest thing is figuring out your body, being aware of what you're putting in and how your body responds.
Okay.
And it's not, I can't eat like that every day.
Right.
And so it took a lot of just like really, I kept a food journal of how much I was eating and how I was feeling.
Does Joey count like macros and protein and do you do that stuff and calories and?
Pretty much calories is the only one I'm counting. Really.
Okay.
And if I'm dieting a little bit more, then I'm worried about protein.
All
but
right.
but it's really long term for me, anyways. And everybody has to find their own thing or their own way. But I think everything it has to equal out, kind of.
Looking back on your life, anything you would change, any competition you wouldn't do, maybe any advice you'd give to a younger Joey Chestnut.
When I was younger,
Yeah.
I would fly into towns and then do the contest and then leave right away.
Right.
And I wouldn't enjoy the traveling nearly as much as I do now. I think if I could do it over again, I would take more time in all the cities I've traveled because I've been all over the place and some of the cities are just like a little blur.
Yeah. What's one of the raddest spots you've ever been in that you would love to go back, like a favorite?
Oh my God, I love New Orleans. Every time I go to New Orleans, I end up staying a couple days.
Ooh, okay.
Oh my God, Buffalo. Buffalo's a great. I fell in love with Indianapolis through a contest.
Yeah.
And then I started staying here longer and longer, and people and the city, and so it's been.
I mean, he has legions of fans everywhere, but so much love here in Indy for Joey Chestnut.
It's great here, and I really enjoy the city. I've been. Oh my God, San Diego's a great city.
Yeah.
So I've been really lucky.
He's been around. Do you ever get nervous still? Because like you're a pro, you're doing your thing. You're telling me like the hot dog thing is kind of easy now, but do you get the butterflies? Like you don't like to lose. Does it make you nervous? Like when you're in the heat of the moment and you see like someone, competitors, are you watching them out of your peripheral? Like what is going through your mind while it's happening?
I still get nervous. And,
you do?
I'm actually excited. Next year when the cocktail contest comes back, I'll be nervous. I use that nervousness to get the adrenaline pumping.
Is that what's on your mind 24/7 right now because you didn't win that and that's the one that just grinds your gears?
Oh my God. Yeah. I think I had like an 8-year winning streak and that's like one of my longest winning streaks. So I'm going to go back to the drawing board and I'll figure it out.
What do you think went wrong?
Joey, if you could scoot that mic a little bit closer to you.
I was slow. Slow, and I swallowed a shrimp the wrong way, and I choked a little bit.
So one little shrimp.
It was a big shrimp. It was a big mama, and
it's like it was a ginormous shrimp.
Dude, that shrimp, it wasn't going down, and my throat was like, oh, like you gotta spit it up. And I was like, no, you gotta get it down. And so my body wasn't cooperating with me, and
it's a constant debate.
Yeah. And so you just gotta swallow it. and I slowed down for the rest of the contest.
Oh man, I don't beat yourself up. I mean, if something like that happens, do you go into like hiding? Do you need a moment for yourself, or can you like put a happy face on and like continue the day?
I can put on.
Okay.
normal guy. I put
Yeah.
it, I hold it all on the inside.
Oh,
But,
you
yeah.
can't do that now. You're going to be married. You're going to have to like communicate.
I
all those
communicate with
wonderful
Bree
things.
quite a bit, but
Yes.
it's nobody wants to hear you whine about an eating contest.
Yeah. Now, when you and Bree, maybe you're like getting, something taken in, Uber Eats or DoorDash or something. Do they freak out when they see it's you? Is this order abnormally large?
It's not crazy big. 'Cause
Yeah.
I, when I'm away from a contest, unless I'm practicing for a contest,
Okay.
the order's pretty normal.
Right.
If like we went to a Japanese restaurant, I ordered a little bit extra, and they noticed it. It was like, oh my god, I was wondering why you're ordering so much.
It's Joey Chestnut.
Yeah, it's I do love to eat, so I'll get carried away sometimes, and it happens.
What do we have to look forward to besides you dominating in the next shrimp eating contest? What's 2023 have in store for Joey Chestnut
Oh my god, what's coming up big?
that you're just excited about? Obviously, your personal life, getting married, which is incredible.
That's big for me.
Yeah, that's huge.
What else do I have?
I'm
coming?
so excited.
Yeah, I'm getting married.
I love, so.
Getting married next year, hopefully in the spring.
Okay.
What else do we have? Another event for Raising Canes.
Are you going to pound the cake at the wedding? Because that'd be great.
Pound the cake.
Just like you guys, each other, have a little race. I love it.
We'll smash in each other's face, and we'll just eat. It'll all go down.
It's a good idea. I like that.
No, I don't think we'll be no eating contest at the wedding. She might get mad about that. But it's what else? Just a lot of the same stuff. Like
Okay.
eat 4th of July, and just try to keep going, maintaining dominance.
Okay. Speaking of dominance, I did bring something for us to do.
Okay.
Okay. Don't get scared. It's very, very mellow. I tried to find figgy pudding and I couldn't because of the season. So I have pudding. So I want to see if we can eat this together. Because this will here's the catch. Wyatt's going to time us behind the scenes and we have no utensils.
No utensils. Do you have a trick?
No, I haven't even done this yet. I just thought this would be really fun. We can take these off.
Okay. We're doing 2 of them. All right.
Yeah. Do you want to do 2? I mean, I have
you're
no
opening them.
chance. Yeah, let's open
All
them.
right.
Who's timing us? Wyatt, can you time us? Okay, get ready. Tell us when to go. We have no utensils. We'll just see who can pound and get these done.
Oh my god.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. Okay.
This is gonna look terrible.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, ready, go.
Go. That sounds so gross.
You got to do it right by the mic.
I don't know. Oh, it's spoken.
This looks terrible. I think I got most of it.
He's done.
Oh my god.
He's
Oh my
done.
God. He
That was-
pounded me.
That was very suggestive. Look at this.
24
The
seconds.
tongues were working.
Look at this. All right. Yeah, 24 seconds. We did it. Oh my God. That was fun though. This is sugar free, by the way.
Yeah, it tastes.
Keeping
it
our
tastes
lean
like crap.
figures. Joey, where can everybody find you? Your fans.
Oh, I'm on Instagram, Joey
God, they
Chestnut,
still have
and
Selby.
a little bit on Twitter. I don't do too much.
Right.
I'm actually just a shy guy, but I'll post when I'm doing an event.
Yeah?
And, I'll tweet this out, and I'll let you guys. It's I'll try to stay busy during the year.
And what I do want to mention that I have mentioned many times that you have so many fans. What do you want to tell your fans? Because they literally are obsessed with you and they can't get enough of you. And I mean, it breaks hearts when you lose. So I want to give you a chance just to speak to them directly because they were so fired up that you were coming on Blonde After Dark, as was I. And you're just a loved American hero.
Oh, thank you so much for the support. I really, when I started doing the eating contest, I did it purely because I was competitive, and now I one of the reasons is that the fans, they push me and they give me motivation to keep pushing hard and staying healthy.
Yes.
So I can keep staying hungry. But dude, it's the fans have pushed me, and I want to thank them, and I'm going to keep pushing hard for them.
That's right. What do you tell your fans?
Stay hungry.
Stay hungry, baby. All right, Joey Chestnut, thank you for being on the show. This was so much fun. Also, I'm going to give you some Blonde After Dark swag, and we have
Sweet.
some new swag. It's really hot and happening, and I'll put the link. But thank you for being here.
Oh, great to see
We
you
can't wait
again.
to see you dominate. Thank you for kicking my booty in our little figgy pudding contest. That was fun.
Awesome.
He's like, that tasted terrible. All right, until next time, you've been watching and listening to Blonde After Dark. Stay bad.